Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I have my little Love Wins kombucha here today because that's the truth. Oh, it's another beautiful day. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan James. I'm a mindset coach that loves to specifically focus on relationships. However, I'm not just limited to helping you with relationships. So if there are other areas of your life that you're looking to create peace, harmony, and abundance in, then feel free to reach out to me. Remember, life is not happening to you. It is happening through you. You are showing the world how to treat you based on what you believe and feel about yourself at a core, subconscious, below your conscious awareness level. When you become the change you seek to experience, you're going to experience that change everywhere you go. And you hold the power in your hands for how your life is going to unfold based on the value that you assign, the meaning, the story, the belief that you create and you attach to the circumstances in front of you. So if something pops up and you say, wow, this is happening, this means this, then because you have assigned that meaning, guess what's going to happen? It's going to mean that. But you could just as easily say, you know what, this happened, and this is actually going to lead me to exactly what I want. Everything's totally fine. I believe, I trust, I know it's okay. And because you stay in that awareness field, you're going to see it creates. Okay. Hi, everybody. So I wanted to talk about why changing your self-concept is not a trying process. I'm going to explain that a bit. It is in a way, but not really. I mean, it's simple. It's as simple as literally listening to the beliefs at nighttime. Okay. Like, I don't know if it could get any easier than that. You literally are going to listen to beliefs at nighttime. And if this is your first time here on my channel, check out my channel. I have tons of videos about how to manifest literally anything. And the main thing that I want to say, you guys, the circumstances don't matter. They don't matter, you guys. They really, 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 really don't matter. Okay, I'm going to explain why they don't matter from a few different angles here. Okay, so if you are in a situation right now that is stressing you out and it feels impossible, then I totally understand that feeling state and I get it. But please listen to what I'm saying here. Okay. First off, why do the circumstances not matter? Because you can overcome anything. Nothing is impossible. The word impossible literally says, I am possible. Second thing, change is the only constant, okay? Everything is subject to change. Nothing is permanent. Third thing, when you become the change you seek to experience, you're going to experience the change that you desire. And number four, okay, the fourth reason why the circumstances don't matter is because you're the one assigning the meaning to them. And you want to ask yourself, why am I assigning this meaning? Well, this person is doing this and that and that. And so because they are doing this, it means this. Because it means this, it's never going to happen. You're creating that meaning. You're the one defining that. You could just as easily say, you know what? I don't even care. I feel so good. I know I'm worthy. I know I'm deserving. I don't need anybody's love, validation, or approval to let me know what I can create. I don't need you to tell me you want me to know you want me. I don't need you to tell me anything. I'm going to know it into being. Why? Because I believe in myself. I know I'm worthy of absolutely anything that I want. Nothing can throw me off. I'm creating my reality. And I'm going to sit here in this knowing, and I'm going to allow the world to adjust and meet me where I am. Okay. So I want to talk about why it's not a trying process. So well, first off, to finish that, circumstances don't matter. I'm going to say it one more time. They don't matter, you guys. They don't matter. I was saying this in yesterday, like the live stream that I recently did too about manifesting a physical change. I was like, you could literally look like a toe if you believe in yourself. People are going to find you sexy and hot because it's all about what you believe and feel about yourself. It doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter the amount of money you make. Doesn't matter if there's a mountain in the way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So let's move on through this topic though. Okay. It's not a trying process. All right. So I want you all to just let's have a higher awareness here. Okay, let's have a higher awareness here. So this is a development channel. I'm a mindset coach, right? And so what I talk about are limiting beliefs in your subconscious mind that are creating the experiences in your reality. Everybody that has limiting beliefs, pick them up from childhood. Okay, period. That's it. It's somewhere deeply embedded in your subconscious mind from some experience. It's irrelevant what the experience is. You don't need to go on a healing journey. You just need to figure out what the belief is and change it. That's it. How do you figure out what the belief is? You look at your reality right now and you see what circumstances you're in, because it's an instant manifestation of your beliefs. Period. Point blank. Okay. Now I want you to imagine, let's imagine you were, let's take you out of the equation and all of your experiences, okay, and say, you know what? Let me live in a fantasy world where I was raised in a completely different manner. And maybe I never got bullied. I never got picked on. I never got put down. I never got like neglected or anything like that. And you can pick up these limiting beliefs from anything, you guys. So some of you may have good childhoods, but then like you got bullied in school or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's somewhere in your life journey, you picked up limiting beliefs. Okay. So some of you may not have super traumatic household experiences, but then like going out into the real world, everybody like, and also not only the real world, okay, social media and all of this BS where it's like, well, you need to look a certain way in order to be blah, 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 blah. It's just ridiculous how much we are bombarded with limiting beliefs, you guys. It really is. Like, all you have to do is believe in yourself and love yourself. That's it. So wherever you picked them up, okay, let's imagine you're in this new fantasy world where you never had any of those limiting beliefs, okay? Would you ever be in the circumstances you're in? And I'm going to approach this from a psychological perspective first, and then I'm going to go from a manifestational perspective, okay? When you have limiting beliefs, you pacify undesirable behaviors. So if somebody comes up into your reality and denies you, rejects you, cheats on you, lies to you, walks all over you, your limiting belief is going to pacify that behavior. Because you, at a core level, do not feel worthy of love or the treatment you deserve, you allow people to walk all over you. That's one component, okay? And then you do it willingly. So you're making up excuses for them and like, I love them and all these things, okay? Because your limiting belief, it's a manifestation of that, right? Okay, so that's the first thing, is understanding that your limiting belief pacifies behavior that is not acceptable, and you're blind to it. Because you think, well, I love this person, or I love this job, or this is my dream. And so you think that you have to stick it out and just brave it. And really what it is a manifestation of the limiting belief to begin with. Okay. So that's the first thing. That's a psychological perspective. The second thing is your reality is a mirror. Okay. I know I talked about this before. People are writing on my comments, but what about friendships? Why is it that some people treat me good, but other people don't? Well, do you have a belief that you don't get what you want from who you want? That could be a belief that you have. It does, there's so many different beliefs that you could have. And at the core foundation of it all, okay, with working with so many people is, I don't feel worthy. I don't feel deserving. I don't feel good enough. I don't love myself. I don't genuinely love myself. And I want you guys to really think about this here. If I genuinely know that I am worthy of love, I would never care. Like, let's say I have a partner and they're like, yeah, I think that other person is cute. I would never get jealous. I would never get insecure. I would never feel threatened by it. I'd be like, you think they're cute? Okay, invite them over. I'm going to make them some tea. Bring them over. They are so cute. Bring them over. Let's all hang out. Let me see this cute person that you're going to hang out with. Okay, sure. Like, yeah, I don't care. I'm unfazed by it. Oh, you think that person is, you think they're cuter? You want to go hang out with them? Go ahead. The more time you spend with them, you're going to be thinking of me. You're going to be going crazy for me, and you're going to come right back to me. Okay. Like that is the genuine, like if circumstances can trigger you and make you upset, that is a key signifier of your disbelief. So the first thing that I went over, the first example was the psychological aspect of when you have limiting beliefs, you pacify behaviors. The second one is your reality is a mirror. Okay. So you're going to see like, it's just so trippy. Like I have people that will go from relationship to relationship to relationship. And I've seen this in my life where you will have the literal same exact patterns play out in your relationship. And this is what you need to realize. You're not walking out in your reality and just picking, you happen to just pick the narcissist every single time. You're not just happening to pick the same kind of shitty person. You are creating it. It is a manifestation of your limiting beliefs. It's not that you have this bad luck where you are just like literally happening to pick the same person over and over and over again. What are the odds that every single relationship that you have unfolds the same? Wherever you go, you go. So guess who's creating it? You are, with your limiting beliefs on an unconscious level. That is it. It's a mirror. Okay. And the moment that you change your limiting beliefs into I'm worthy, I'm deserving, I know my worth, I'm confident, I always know what to say, when to say, how to say it. I am beautiful and radiant and glowing, and I'm creating love within myself, and I'm feeling it now. I'm creating confidence within myself, and I'm feeling it now. I'm creating validation within myself, and I'm feeling it now. You're no longer going to need anything from your external reality. You're going to have wants and desires, and you're going to experience the fulfillment of those wants and desires, but not because you need them, because you are creating it. It's not separate than you. Okay. You're creating it in your reality. You're allowing the world to adjust and meet you where you now are. So now I want to talk about it's not a trying process. So once you get these beliefs in alignment, okay, and I posted a success story about this on my channel yesterday. Okay, I had a client where her husband was, he made a promise and was trying to go back on the promise. And I was telling her, no, don't pacify it and don't argue. When you have to see this here. You don't have to argue for yourself. If you know you are worthy and deserving and you can get what you want, you don't have to argue. You don't have to negotiate. You don't have to plead. You don't have to explain yourself or convince. You know it into being. So if I know I am beautiful and somebody comes up to me and tells me I'm ugly, I'm not going to sit there and say, no, I'm actually beautiful because I have green eyes. I'm beautiful because I have a really cute smile. I'm beautiful because my clothes are amazing. I'm beautiful because my body looks great. I'm going to be like, okay, sure, whatever. I know I'm beautiful, right? Like you're not going to. So this is where you have to really see here. What do you genuinely believe? Because if circumstances can throw you off and you feel like you need to convince somebody or plead with somebody or bargain with somebody or like convince them, you're not actually believing that you're worthy. Because when you genuinely believe that you're worthy, you're not even going to, okay, whatever, I don't care what you're doing. I'm going to move on with my day. It's done. And that's what manifests. People that have success manifesting is they get to the end state. It's done. There's nothing else I need to do. I can go do anything else in my reality. This is done. It's done. If you're not able to genuinely feel like it's done, you need to work on your self-concept and your beliefs more. That's it. Okay. So there was a last point that I wanted to make here. So we went over the beliefs in terms of psychology, the beliefs in terms of manifestation. Now I want to talk about the not a trying process, okay? People underestimate how deeply ingrained these limiting beliefs are. You pick these up in childhood. Whatever age you are, you have spent decades carrying around these beliefs. And not only that, creating experiences and pacifying behavior that is not okay in your reality, which has also added a layer of guilt and shame into your subconscious mind. When people start listening to these beliefs, it's actually quite amazing the type of resistance that they manifest. I've had clients where their ears have literally clogged. Their body has like literally clogged their own ears to stop them from listening to the music or the affirmations. I've had people where their phone has died, their headphones are broken, the file corrupts, and they email me and they say, well, the file is corrupting. And I'm like, it's not the file. It's your subconscious mind resisting it. If your body is so powerful that it's going to manifest your ears clogging and phones breaking and headphones breaking outside of you, imagine what you're going to do when you fully believe in yourself. Everything's possible, you guys. You can manifest anything once you believe and you actually come into union with yourself. Okay. So it's not a trying process. All you need to do is sleep with the beliefs on at nighttime. That is it. You sleep with the beliefs on at nighttime, and then you need to stop giving power to your current reality. And now I want to bring in the example that I was using earlier. Let's go to an imaginary world where you never had these limiting beliefs. Okay. Let's say you woke up and you genuinely knew I am worthy and deserving and I can have absolutely anything and I respect myself and I love myself and I always know what to do, when to do, how to do it. Would you ever have these circumstances as a part of your reality? Would you ever pacify behaviors? Would you ever argue with somebody? Would you ever be in this situation? No, you wouldn't. And so this is why I tell you guys, stop focusing on the circumstances, because the circumstances are a manifestation of your old self-concept. They effortlessly manifested from your beliefs. If you're going from person to person, circumstance, recreating the same thing everywhere without you trying, it is your subconscious beliefs just manifesting. So the more you focus on your circumstances and try and change them, you are indirectly focusing on your old self-concept. If you had these beliefs to begin with, would you ever be in these circumstances? No. You would manifest people loving you, respecting you, honoring you, whatever it is, chasing you, giving you the love that you deserve. Okay? So a part of you has to stop giving energy to the reality in front of you and focus solely on changing your beliefs and feeling good in your reality. You have to let it go. There's nothing to change out here. It's all about becoming the change internally. And so even if your reality, if you're like, but it's getting worse, I don't understand why this person is doing this or blah, there is a purging that goes on when you change from one self-concept to another. Your reality has to adjust to the new belief system. And that's why I tell you guys, please be very gentle with yourself. Please be very unconditionally loving with yourself. Trust and make this all about you, because it's never been about anybody else. They're just mirroring back to you what you believe and feel about yourself. That's it. That is it. That's it. Okay. So you have to stop looking for the change outside of you is what I'm trying to say. It's not a trying process. So just like how you've had these beliefs and you haven't been trying to manifest these undesirable circumstances, you're going to go into this new belief system and you're not going to have to try to manifest these changes. That's why you guys are seeing in my community tab, when people listen to these beliefs, all of a sudden their person starts reaching out to them. They're getting straight A's on their tests. They're not trying to do that. They're just listening to the beliefs and it's forming as their new self-concept. That's it. So every time you look out to your reality and you say, but this is happening, how do I change this? Why is this still showing up? You are still entertaining the old self-concept. You have to really, really think about this. If you had your beliefs in alignment to begin with, would you be in this circumstance? No. So what needs to happen is you need to forget about this circumstance, stop trying to figure it out, and go into a new self-concept and trust that as you form these beliefs, it's going to effortlessly manifest for you. It's not going to be a trying process. The more you look at your reality and you say, when's it going to change? When's it going to change? Why are they doing this? And you are distressed by it, that is a manifestation of the limiting beliefs that you're changing. You're going to get to a point where you don't care anymore. Why do I need to argue or negotiate or try to prove something if I know it? I don't care what's going on in front of me. It doesn't matter anymore, because what was going on in front of me before was a manifestation of limiting beliefs that I used to have. I don't have those beliefs anymore. And so the world now needs to adjust to where I am. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to play games with me. You're not going to talk to me this way. You're not going to be sitting here cheating on me. And I'm not going to be sitting here dwelling over you and trying to figure it out. I know my worth. It is done. You're going to adjust and meet me where I am. And I don't care what you do in the meantime. It's not for me to figure that out. You're going to adjust. I'm going to be over here knowing my worth. And when you decide to show up and recognize me because I fully step into my own belief, then we can talk. You don't endure abusive relationships. You don't endure abusive environments. You step into fully trusting and believing yourself, period, and you let the world adjust to where you are. You are showing the world how to treat you based on what you believe and feel about yourself. The more that you engage and try and prove something or make a change occur, okay, you try and argue, I don't understand why you're doing this to me. You are still entertaining the old reality. You drop it completely, you go into your new beliefs, and you let the world adjust to where you are. That is it. Get in your power, okay? It's not about being condescending. It's not about being cocky. It's not about being like an authoritative figure. It's about genuinely knowing your worth and no longer entertaining the bullshit in your life, okay? No longer being okay with any of this stuff. When you really recognize, okay, really recognize this, I don't need to play a game that I've already won. So every time that you try and like interact with the people in your reality and you feed into the BS, you're playing the game. Stop playing the game and recognize you already won and go do anything else in your reality. That's it. You can manifest a person if you're in no contact. Okay, you guys, I say this in my video every day. The circumstances do not matter. They do not matter. I don't care if you're not in no contact, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because the only reason why you are so bothered by them being in no contact with you is because you don't feel good enough. You need this person to show up and validate you. You need them to talk to you in order to feel like you are good enough. Focus on feeling good enough and validating yourself, and then they will show up. That's how manifesting works. The only reason why, like, this is a circumstance that manifested from your old belief system. So it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? So work on changing your beliefs. And the only thing you need to do to change your beliefs is sleep with affirmation tracks on at nighttime, okay? And then during the day, if you find yourself in a low state of being, you do a quick little 10-minute meditation. Okay, I talked about this in this video. Okay, this is live right now, so you may not see me pointing at anything, but after it's done, I'm gonna link a video right here. And it's on my channel, okay? It's called Pick Yourself Up Anytime You Fall. If you fall down, get back up. Nothing can mess up your manifestation. I explain what you do during the day if you're having like a wonky moment or you're worried, okay? You're thinking about the past, you're projecting out to the future, you're having negative thoughts or circumstances manifest that's triggering for you. I already explained what you need to do during the day in that video, okay? Other than that, the whole focus is on you. It's all on you and stepping into literally loving yourself and believing in yourself and believing you can have anything that you want. Any person, any job. You guys are manifesting things all the time. You manifest specific people all the time. It's not weird to manifest a specific person. You manifest money all the everything is a manifestation of your beliefs, you guys. It really, really is. So believe that you can have what you want. And don't believe it's this or something better. No, you can have exactly what you want. But it's not going to be, it's like the movie, The Matrix, Neo. If you think that there's a spoon to bend, you're not going to be able to bend the spoon. But if you realize that it's you and you change, it's going to bend. It's not about change. If you think it's something outside of you, you're not going to see the result. The moment you become the change, you're going to manifest whatever you want because your reality is just a mirrored reflection of you. That's it. Okay? Alrighty. I love you all so much. Thank you for all the thumbs up, and I will see you all later. Bye.